All right, let's actually get on to a story here, shall we? And we're getting things started with this. You know, back when Dune Part 2 came out and they released the the Dune 2 popcorn bucket. Sorry, I always get those confused. It started a new trend because then Deadpool put out the Wolverine cum bucket popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
And that's got everybody. That thing's going to sell out like crazy. The first 5 minutes that thing's available, that's going to sell out like crazy.
That image is cursed.
By the way, just so people know, and for Ray, had a little birdie that might work at a company with 3 letters in it that starts with A.
Oh.
Tell me that popcorn bucket
ass?
sale.
Dude, that's awesome.
Someone who works at ass. A something wrote to me and said their understanding is that they will put the popcorn buckets on sale July 23rd.
Mark your calendars.
Yeah.
23rd.
That's a big day for Ray. Now, I cannot attest to the veracity of that information. That's why it's not a headline or anything, but it looks like the 23rd is when they may go on sale. Anyway, it's now becoming a new thing in movies. You know, the movie comes. Now the trailers are a big thing, and everybody now suddenly after the last couple of decades, people get excited about the trailers. Well, now it's the movie, it's the trailer, and it's the popcorn bucket because Alien Romulus, which is coming out soon, is putting out a couple of its own versions of popcorn buckets. Chris, I can tell, is already very excited.
I'm just so excited that these are less put your dick in it.
Well, I mean, technically you could. So
You could.
yeah.
Jonathan, I'm not going to tell people where they can and can't. All right,
I mean, I
that's
don't know
not my job.
I don't know if you've seen
But
this one. So
That little guy, though, should stop most.
you'd be surprised. You can do that with most things.
Would I be surprised?
Well, I mean, that with that delightful segue, Jonathan just had up the image of there's
This
two
is
different
Regal's.
versions.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a Regal and an AMC one. This apparently is the Regal one, if we understand it right, which is the head of the xenomorph that's coming out of like the side of the popcorn bucket.
It seems like awkward. Like it's an awkward kind of shape. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe you hold it by the mouth.
Yeah, like it looks like a gun kind of thing. I don't know what it's.
Yeah, not sure, but
It's-
still, I dig it. I dig it.
You know.
I dig it.
Meanwhile, Chris is just dying.
Sorry.
Now then, there's an AMC one.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Much classier.
Yeah.
That's a close up, but I have a better shot.
Is there another shot?
This is like, because these are all. This is from
Right.
AMC's, but this is from their video.
So what it kind of looks, they're not giving us perfect looks
That's
at
the
either
thing
of
that
them
goes
yet.
on the face, right?
The face
Yeah,
hugger.
yeah,
Face hugger.
I
Oh, so it's the before
kind
and
of
after.
like this one a little more. It looks like a traditional popcorn bucket, but like a metal popcorn tin, but with the face hugger kind of wrapped around it. Insert Chris Carr euphemism, whichever one you want in there.
Take your pick.
Take your pick. So I don't know. I like both of them.
You need to get both of them
I mean, listen, neither are as good as the Deadpool one
to get the full.
or the Dune one. But I mean, whether you want the double mouth or the hugger, you're kind of covered with your popcorn buckets. There you go. But this leads to a bigger question.
Covered with something.
Too many jokes.
Cannot.
God.
Hopefully, that's the only thing we're covered in.
I gotta hit the release valve.
69, dude!
Okay, release valve has been hit.
Now, of course, what's going to be really good was when they give you the option to replace the butter with very drippy white frosting.
Okay.
Anyway, so here's the question,
It's the sweet icing flavoring.
and the sweet icy flavoring. But the real question, serious question,
Is it really?
Okay.
journalistic time here.
Oh,
Go
good.
ahead.
Okay.
We had this conversation mildly after the Dune thing, and of course after Deadpool. But I mean, is this now going to be the norm? Is it that whenever we have like a high profile movie coming out, is it now going to be an expected thing now that every big high profile movie is going to be expected to have its own collectible specialized popcorn bucket? And if so, would that be a good idea? I mean, at least with the Deadpool one and the Dune one, it looks like there's money to be made. I don't know, Chris, well, first of all, what do you think about the buckets that we got? And then what do you think, is this going to become a standard thing now with movie going?
Listen, I full disclosure, as you guys in this room know, I have only seen Alien. I have not seen anything else. I need to make sure I watch all of these movies before I go, especially since Alien is like the scariest. Oh, and I've seen Prometheus. Prometheus was the first one I ever saw.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, I watched in chronological order and was like, I don't get the hype. And now I kind of get it more now that I've seen Alien. I think that these are cool ones. Again, they actually look like receptacles for popcorn, so that's a big win. This guy, though, I don't know about you.
Well, this one
I don't
has-
know about Mouthy Boy.
This one has a mouth and then a smaller, but still average size, smaller mouth inside of it.
What if the smaller mouth is a butter dispenser?
But the butter, it'd be missing. It'd get on your lap.
That's
Look where
true.
No, what if you put the butter?
Do you butter each other's popcorn?
What if you put the butter through that little mouth? And then it
Maybe,
fills the
yeah,
big
maybe
mouth.
that mouth, you pour the butter into the
Yeah,
mouth.
so it goes at the bottom.
So deposit your liquid into the mouth
Into
just
mouth,
don't think
and
you
then
guys get
follows
it.
the
popcorn's in the
hose
bigger mouth.
into the popcorn.
Yeah.
I don't think that works.
I'm feeling
it's,
that.
It's like, this is like a spout.
Or
You're
maybe
right.
the little mouth, there's a little tube in
This is
there.
like a watering can.
where
If
it's
you
like,
do
yeah,
that,
yeah.
it's just all, you know.
So you drink soda from the little mouth, but then eat popcorn from the big mouth.
I love it. Both ways.
I do
Okay.
think there's money
What?
to be made with these, though. I mean, as long as these are
I think
cost
it's a
effective,
great idea.
I think it's a smart marketing move. I think it's a thing to make you go to theaters to go see a movie, which we desperately need. And as long as they don't cost an arm and a leg to make, I think that movies should absolutely do that.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
the thing
telling you.
is, they used to just be like, oh, this is the collector's one. It would be like a popcorn bucket that was like
With a
like
print.
a little bit, print.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah,
it was,
just the same bucket, just
it-
a different print on
or
it.
maybe it was a little bit better material, but it was still just like that.
Yeah.
These literally are like you would display these. Like that Deadpool one, I don't know if that was real or not, if we confirm that, but I would just this Wolverine one would absolutely be displayed. The Alien one would be displayed.
That would be on your nightstand.
yeah.
You know.
But I mean, like you could display these things for like your pop culture stuff. You know what I mean?
sure, absolutely.
It's the rise of like the popcorn buckets this year. I think every big movie release should be working on a popcorn bucket. Let's say if it does make them more money than those regular ones would. I think it's a very creative. It gets my eyes on a film for sure. Like when we walk in,
Gets me
and we saw that
interested.
Minions popcorn bucket. I was like, I never knew I wanted that, but now I want it. The one with the light. What's his name? The minion that has
I
like
can't
that little
remember.
spotlight
Kevin?
on his head.
I can't remember the name of the minions, but here's somebody in the live chat actually mentioned that, you know what would have been really perfect for a popcorn bucket is Twisters. Can you imagine like having a tornado?
Oh, like a tornado
Oh, that would be
shape.
perfect.
Yeah.
That was like
Or a cow.
or a cow,
Yeah.
but that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting to see how they do this. Guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's episode, Manscaped. Sizzle alert, this summer, let the only thing that's smoking at your barbecue be the grill, not your grooming game. Get ready for the ultimate cookout season with Manscaped. Whether you're flipping burgers or cannonballing into the pool, make sure your meat looks neat with the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. Head to manscaped.com and use the code CAMPEA for 20% off and free shipping. Now, come on, guys, if you're like me, you used to do your grooming the old barbaric way. You know, using the clippers on your electric shaver? It never did a good job and always left me screaming out several profanities. So like me, you know that you need the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. The Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra is perfect for achieving that crisp, clean, and confident look for your barbecues and beach days. The Weed Whacker 2.0, guys, keep your ears and nose as tidy as your hedges next door with our Weed Whacker 2.0 ear and nose hair trimmer. And you get Crop Soother Ball Aftershave Lotion, Crop Preserver Anti-Chafing Ball Deodorant, and Boxers 2.0, the ultimate supplement to those hot summer days, equipped with the signature jewel pouch to protect your meatballs wherever the heat takes you. So get 20% off and free shipping with the code CAMPEA at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use that code CAMPEA. Manscaped, the perfect way to get your patties sizzling hot this summer. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about these new popcorn buckets? And I don't know that I like this, that the different theater chains have their own versions of it. I kind of want the movie just to have one version, but what do you feel about it? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.